car like that, especially for just one person, it's always a pricey ordeal. But so let's hope that at least there's data to make it worth it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm excited. It should be a really beautiful place. Oh, Prius, yep. I mean, you've got a point. Durians are precious, aren't they? I'm not motorbiking myself, Johnny, and the only pair of shoes that I own are these flip-flops. It's the only shoe I own. So, we'll be in the flip-flops. Hopefully that's okay, even in the jungle bit, but we'll take it slow. And we'll have someone drive us there. If it doesn't work out, I'll try my best not to freak out. We'll go back to town, and I've got plan B, which is okay. It's just as good, but this one's a magic place, so let's try and do the magic place. Oof, yeah, you gotta be careful. It's fake Havaiana. They're knockoff Havaianas that you can buy at the markets here in Thailand. I don't need sandals. The best pair of shoe is the shoe that you're comfortable in. So if that's a flip-flop or a running shoe or a sandal or a hiking boot, whatever shoe is comfortable for you and a shoe that you've worn often so that it doesn't give you blisters when you first start traveling and adventuring, that's honestly the best advice. Wear whatever your feet is comfortable with and what you're comfortable in. Don't go and buy a brand new expensive pair of boots because you think that's the right thing to do before you go out and go on your trip, because the first month is going to be a nightmare. You're gonna just spend your whole time wishing that you had your old pair of Nikes with you or whatever. So the best advice is just know your feet. Don't, because the thing is, people say like, oh, you gotta buy this shoe and this shoe. That's just marketing, right? Wear the shoe that works for you, really. Me and Gaspar have traveled in flip-flops for years. Not a single problem ever. I've never twisted my ankle. I've never broken my feet. I've never tripped and fall. I've never broken a bone ever, knock on wood. Flip-flops is what works for us. Yeah, because that's what we're used to. And oh God, the amount of hiking and climbing we've done in flip-flops. But that's what we're used to. So, you know, if I suddenly went and, what are those, what is that company, that brand, that boot brand, the beige boot. There, it's beige with that like thing on the top. You are superhuman. Timberland, yeah. You know, like, you don't need to go and buy your Timberland, $1,000 billion Timberland shoes. Like, if I bought myself a pair of Timberland thinking, that's great. Camel, I don't know. Yeah, Timberland, that sounds about right. If I went out and bought myself a really fancy, expensive pair of Timberland boots, well, that'd be great. I'd love them. But my feet would die. I'd be uncomfortable. And I'd hate my life. Well, moccasins are nice, but they're warm. They're not really great for tropical weather. Yeah. Yeah, it's the cicadas. They're already out. Ah, Shard, yes, you're right. Oh, another shoe I like are Birkenstocks. That's the kind of like the most support that my feet can handle. I like my flat flip-flops. And actually when I first bought my Birkenstocks, it took me a while to get used to walking in them, because it has that support and a bit of arch in it, and obviously breaking in where the straps can cut into your feet. Even that was kind of hard for me to walk in for the first few weeks. I was like, oh, these are not flip-flops. Yeah, it's really down to what is best for you. And you know, obviously I'm not a foot doctor or whatever,